Hi friends, welcome to Kindred Soul Food. Today we are making everyone's favorite motichur laddus but in a completely different no fry method. Please watch the recipe till the end so you get all the details of how to make this tasty delicacy. One cup chana dal was washed and rinsed few times and then soaked in water for preferably overnight or at least for 7 to 8 hours. Now drain the water completely and we'll make a coarse paste in the grinder. Initially we'll just add 2 tablespoons of water and pulse it a few times. Now we'll add 3 more tablespoons of water and grind again. But please make sure we don't make a smooth paste. It has to have a grainy texture. Now add a pinch of turmeric and a pinch of baking soda and mix it well. Then add the samo or the barnyard flour and stir that in the batter. And grease the pressure cooker container with ghee. And we are going to pressure cook this mixture for 3 whistles. Now we'll keep the container for cooling. In the meantime, we'll make pieces of the steam mixture and put them in a plate so they cool down quickly. Now these pieces have to be grated gently on a medium-sized grater so we get soft pearl or drop-like consistency grains. The pieces are very easy to grate. Alternatively, they can also be pulsed in the grinder, but that will make it a very sand powder-like consistency. And what we want here is the bundi texture. So grating is the best way. As you can see, the grated finish is so soft and light and fluffy and almost pearl-like texture. In quantity, we have got now 4 cups of grated mixture. The pistachios were soaked in water for 20 minutes and then peeled, and we are chopping them now so we get the beautiful green color slice. In a pan on low heat, add just half a teaspoon of ghee and then we'll roast the cashew, pista and raisins for 2 to 3 minutes and then remove them in a bowl. In the same pan on low to medium heat, first we are going to add 3 tablespoons of ghee and we'll be roasting the grated mixture for 15 to 20 minutes, stirring continuously till it's aromatic. This step is very important to ensure that the bundis get well cooked and get nicely coated with the ghee. It's been 15 minutes now that we are roasting the bundis. Now we'll add 1 more tablespoon of ghee. So total for 4 cups of grated mixture, we have added 4 tablespoons of ghee. In this recipe, we have eliminated the frying of bundis and as such taken out the large amount of oil or ghee usually required. We'll be able to make around 18 to 20 laddus with only 4 tablespoons of ghee. So it's been 20 minutes now, and as you can see, the mixture is well coated with the ghee and I can smell it's become very aromatic. So we'll switch off the flame. In a pan, add 2 cups of grated jaggery and to that add 1 cup of water and on slow heat let the jaggery dissolve completely. Here the cup size is the same that we had taken to measure the chana dal initially, and the same cup is being used for all the measurements. Please remember, we are not going to cook the jaggery but only dissolve it in the water. If we boil it too much, the laddus will become hard. Also try and take jaggery that's light in color so the color of the laddus will remain golden. Traditionally, the motichur laddus are made with sugar, but we have replaced it with jaggery as it's of course a healthier option. The jaggery has dissolved now, so we'll switch off the flame and add a pinch of salt. Crush the saffron strands slightly and add them to the jaggery syrup, and also add 1 tablespoon of rose water. The grated mixture is still warm, and slowly now we'll be adding the jaggery syrup to it, ensuring all the grains get soaked up in the syrup. Now add the chopped nuts and mix them well. Also add the cardamom powder. The mixture has a beautiful fragrance to it. Now we'll cover the pan and let it rest for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes now and the mixture has thickened enough to hold a spatula if kept in between. If you feel that your mixture is still little loose at this point, then you can reheat the pan on lowest possible heat and keep stirring the mixture for 2 to 3 minutes. But please ensure that you don't reheat for longer than that. The mixture will get thicker as it cools down. Now we'll remove the mixture in a bowl and roll out medium-sized laddus. The mixture has a very sticky consistency, so rolling out laddus is very easy. We have made total 19 laddus, and as you can see, they're super soft and have grainy motichur texture. They taste delightful with the nuts and jaggery sweetness. Hope you've liked this recipe. Do like, subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you for watching and good health to all.